Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, a little chilly out, but I got some tape on my foot, so hopefully it makes it feel better. Well, it is just before 7 o'clock and I'm on trail. Slept pretty good. The wind died down, so that was really nice, and yeah, pretty much slept through the whole night. So I'm pretty happy with that. The hiker that was camping in this around me, it's actually the first night I've ever been could see another tent when I was sleeping or when I made camp. His name is JD. It's his first through hike, and we were just chatting about hiker stuff, and I was telling him about, I did the Florida Trail, now I'm doing the AZT this year, and then I'm gonna be ideally southbound the Continental Divide Trail in June, money permitting, Lord willing. And he just flat asked me, he's like, "Are you running away from something?" He's like, "Sorry if that's personal." I'm like, huh. No, one, no, I'm not. I just love hiking. But two, that did remind me that, yeah, there are people who come out here to do through hikes to run away from stuff. And, that's definitely a real thing. But at the end of the day, you can come out here and through hike, but you can't exactly escape from what you might have back home for the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions, but the problems that you left behind are still waiting for you when you get home, when you go back. And while being out here can be a great time to kind of recalibrate your mind, shift focus, and all that stuff, doesn't exactly, remove problems that may have existed before. They still have to be dealt with. But yeah, just reminded me of that and that reality. But beautiful day out. Gorgeous views today of Mount Micah, Mount Lemon. I think I can see both of them in that shot, but yeah. Get to tackle those two at some point. Mount Micah first, and then after another day or two is Mount Lemon. So getting there. I go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. That's pretty cute. Check that out. Ooh. Well, I'm not too far, probably 6 miles out from the Colossal Cave gift shop area. I'm thinking of getting a ride to Vail from there. Heard there's a Taco Bell in town, as well as a pharmacy. I can pick up a couple of things and do a light resupply to get me up over Mount Micah to Mount Lemon as well. But yeah, I think I want to hit up Taco Bell. Could really go for some of that food. It sounds so good. Even my gut would hate it, but it's good for the soul, right? Right? So I don't think I would ever do it, but it'd be kind of fun to train hop, not gonna lie. It'd be really easy to do it here too. It's hard to kind of tell the scale in the video, but these are some large cacti, whatever. Look at that one. Yeah, yellow blazing in style. Well, I met a few more thru hikers today. I'm also almost to the Colossal Cave gift shop, and I might be going into Vail today to get some stuff, as I already said, but sometimes I forget what I say. Almost there though, and it's right around close to noon, so making really good time today. You know, back on a similar wavelength of thought when it comes to running away from stuff. From what I've seen in others who kind of gone through that, it always seemed like if they run away from something, especially if they use like a long trail, like the Appalachian, Pacific Crest, Arizona Trail, whatever, to run away or avoid something in their past. The people I've talked to, it seems like it has a way of catching up with a vengeance if you try to ignore it or push it away and instead of confronting. And I think the trail can be used as both, honestly. Some people will use it to run away and then suffer the consequences when the hike's over, potentially, or during the hike. Others will use it as an opportunity to face things head on and end up growing in many ways and end up overcoming. Instead of really running away from something, they end up running forward or towards something else. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. All right, made it to the Colossal Cave area. Just walking down a road right now. Hopefully get to a bigger one and maybe a car will drive by and I can hitch. Fingers crossed. Well, still no cars in sight, but hopefully soon. I have hope that like the first one will pick me up. People at parks and whatnot like this when they're leaving normally do, so here's hoping. All right, so the first car that drove by said that his car was full and that if I was still here when he drove by again, he'll give me a ride to Vail. So I was both right and wrong with the first car to drive by. Not bad. So hopefully the second car, which I think I see one coming. Is it coming down? No, I think it's going up. Yeah, it's going, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so the next car was a Mercedes, so I don't count that because they never pick you up. Ever. Well, it's been over an hour. Haven't gotten picked up, so I'm just walking to the Colossal Cave gift shop. I'm just gonna get food and charge stuff there. So, bit of a bummer. The gates here close at 4. It's almost 1 o'clock, so it doesn't make much sense to go into town right now anymore. So, I think in like 2 days I'll be able to go into Tucson. So, not too shabby. I think I can get some snacks and whatnot at the shop up ahead. So yeah, that'll get me through for another 2 days.
Yes. Yeah, it's I was like, I don't know, but I don't want to carry an extra pair of pants or extra pair of shorts.
Prickly pear lemonade. It's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. Well, that was a successful adventure at the Colossal Cave gift shop area. Really good ice cream. The prickly pear ice cream was fantastic, as was the prickly pear lemonade. And I still have like half of my pretzel in my backpack, and the hiker box I was able to snag some bagels, a packet of ramen, a new jar of peanut butter, which I was gonna need to get in town, so that was kind of nice. So yeah, what do we got? Like to have gotten more snacks in town, but I think the bagels will definitely suffice for tomorrow. And then so tomorrow is Saturday, and then Sunday I will be going into Tucson. So yeah, not too shabby. So the split in my callus has been really annoying because it's basically making it so my right foot is now overcompensating. And instead of like my foot rolling like it normally does, it kind of rolls to avoid putting pressure on the split. So I'm a little concerned with that, a little bit, but it's not too bad yet. I just don't want to like tear a ligament or something because my foot's trying to overcompensate. That would not be fun. Not at all. Oh, so there was a lady at the Colossal Cave gift shop area. They started talking to me about the Arizona Trail. She told me how her son, I think back in 2016, hiked either all of the PCT or most of it, but then led on to say that his son, I think it was hiking with his girlfriend, and ended up getting her pregnant while they were on trail. I was just like, oh, thank you for telling me all of this. It's like, maybe you're oversharing, but okay. All right. Cool. I just thought this was such a funky cactus. Look at this guy. All right, it's a little after 5 o'clock now, and I'll probably go another 1.5, 2.5 miles. So that'll put me at somewhere in between like 22 to 24, right around there for the day. And more than I was expecting, but it's all right. And then tomorrow I will go up and over Mount Micah. So super excited for that one. That's a beast of a mountain. So yeah, I think I'll probably be camping by some other thru hikers tonight, like the ones I met today, which were Birdman, Trailblazer, and Save It. I think Dan will also be there. So a couple other hiker trash. All right, all wrapped up for the day. I'm at mile marker 133.7, which means I've gone 21 miles today. So considering it took a really long time for like wasting my time hitching for an hour and then spent quite a bit of time at the Colossal Cave area, not bad day. Not bad day. My foot was definitely in pain a little bit, just from me having to like overcompensate for the crack in my foot, but I'll kind of patch that up tonight and it'll be good to go. Let me show you around my camp. Ooh. Sun setting, really, really pretty, and camp. That's it. Yeah. It's a cool spot. But I'm gonna eat some dinner. Probably have like bagels that I found in the hiker box at the Colossal Cave area. Bagels and peanut butter. Maybe some cold soak ramen. We'll see. But then I'm off to bed. Early start tomorrow. Mount Micah, which is somewhere over there. Yeah. Good night.